Hello, hi, Geekpreneur. What is going on? Welcome. Happy Monday. In hopes that you have squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. My name is Sean Azimi, and I'm your ex-corporate grinder. For many years, used to work 12, 14, 16-hour days, put in 6 days a week, 7 days a week, until my pancreas shut down, quit on me, left me unemployable with nothing to fall back on. And that sucked. So I got redirected to this whole online space, this whole gig economy, and now I help folks like you, like me, to start a side gig online, and we grow it using social media. If that resonates with you, whether you're serious or curious, drop the word side gig in the comments, and I got you. Let's go. I got you. So what's up? It's a little late to go live. I get it. It is 1:32 a.m. in California, and get this: we're supposed to experience this massive storm, and that's gonna. The last I looked, it's gonna happen in 3.5 hours, and it's like flood warning, storm warning all over the place in my neck of the woods, if you would. So let's see what happens. We in Southern California, we appreciate rain, but storm, I don't know. We definitely don't get enough rain. But anyway, I digress. Let's go with tonight. I was talking to a couple of friends, and something I shared with them that I may not have shared in the past in this context, right? In this way, if you would. And that's about sales. Most people, um, I don't know. I think things have changed a little bit over the years, but still people are skeptical about sales, or some people may look down on salespeople. Well, I guess it depends what you sell. And some people think that salespeople are annoying and all this good stuff, but at the end of the day, sales is the highest paid profession. It's what keeps the world go round and round and round. Um, the people buy all the time, people sell all the time, transactions happen all the time, and that's what keeps everything going. It's the motor, if you would. Now, when what up? I see you on. I'm not Beach Lizard, right? On Instagram, I see you. What's going on? So, it keeps it going around and around. You can't deny it, right? Transactions happen all day long. Used to be face to face. Then it kind of moved on to, oh, I can make a transaction online. What is that? Then that happened. And now transactions happen in our sleep. Things are automated. But let me share with you three things that you gotta remember when it comes to sales. Whether you want to promote stuff or you want to sell stuff, whatever you like to call it. Okay, if you like to have a transaction where money is exchanged with a product, right, or service, then you got to keep these three things in mind. One is that if your product or your service is supposed to better the life of your customer in some sort of a way, maybe make it easier, make it more convenient, whatever it may be. It may be solving a problem for your consumer, and then if that's the case, if your service and product is solving a problem, then the first thing you need to do is find out what the problem is. Find out what they would like to have a solution for, right? What is it that bothers them? What is it that bugs them? What is it that they have been looking for, but maybe not have found an answer yet, right? So if your product or service is solving a problem or makes their life a better life, then you want to see what what is it that it will do that to, right? Let's say, for example, you have let's say you sell mattresses. Okay, we'll go something really off. Let's say you sell mattresses. If you're selling mattresses, then it makes their sleep life a better life, and therefore maybe their back, their neck, right? So if that's the case, if you're solving if you are a solution to a problem, then first you got to find out the problem. Then when you find out the problem, you're like going through your inventory in your head. You're like, oh, you know what? Boom, you pull this out. You're like, this is the solution to that problem. I have back problem. I have herniated disc in my neck. Um, Whatever the case may be, and I would like to have a not a crazy firm, but a little bit of firmness to my mattress. I want something that's comfortable for my back, my neck. When I'm sharing all these things that I'm looking for, then you're in your head, you're going through all these things and you're trying to find a match with what you offer. Now, here's where it gets tricky. Where it gets tricky is when you have the solution, you know you have the solution, you're super excited about the fact that you do have the solution, and then you start pressuring or you start speaking or pitching even out of position. See, when people have a problem and are not interested in the solution, then they're not interested in the solution. So you don't go where you're not wanted. You've heard me say that many times, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. So you have to seek the problem, find the solution, and then see if they're open to that solution. See, some people are just not, and you're wasting your breath and time. And then it sounds pushy, salesy, right? So I want you to be talking to people who are open to what you have, not try to open the closed ones. Because there's plenty of people out there who are open to what you have, to taking a look, to see if that actually helps them in some sort of a way, right? So keep that in mind when you are speaking to people, you're prospecting, you're going out there, you're making it happen. You want to make sure that you're not pitching out of position, right? You've built enough rapport, you've built enough relationship where you can kind of gauge to see if this person is open to this solution or not. So it's a very important part of sales. Again, I can't stress this enough. This is because this is when salespeople are looked down upon, because this is where they become pushy and salesy. If you haven't done those first two stages correctly, or you haven't spent enough time in each stage, then the last one is going to be the toughest, right? So keep that in mind. Seek the problem, seek the solution, see if they're open to the solution, and then share it with them in a way that they can see and feel, oh, yes, I need this in my life because it solves this problem. So, with that, hopefully you guys get some love, some inspiration, some value. I appreciate you. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. Let this feed grow. And I know you know somebody who would appreciate you sharing this with them so they can get value like you have. Then why not? Let's go. Tag them to this, share it with them, spread the love. And with that, I am Sean Azimi. I'm somebody who used to work in the corporate world for many, many years, putting in 12, 14, 16-hour days, 6 days a week, sometimes 7 days a week, until my pancreas quit on me, left me unemployable with nothing to fall back on. I'm not shocked. And so now I got redirected to this whole online space. And what I do, I help folks like you, like me, to start a side gig online and regrow it using social media. If that resonates with you, if that's something that's been on your mind, your heart, your soul, then drop the word side gig in the comments and I'll get back with you after this live. Let's go. With that, I am signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.